Man, do I ever feel sorry for Matthew Stafford. He's got the most productive receiver in all the NFL. He's got Cooper Kupp, who leads the NFL in targets and catches, yards receiving, touchdowns, and he's got a really good second receiver in Robert Woods, and he's got a really good young third receiver in Van Jefferson, second round pick just 2 years ago out of Florida. He's got a really good tight end in Tyler Higbee. And the Rams were rolling. And the last thing that the Los Angeles Rams needed was the biggest diva receiver in the history of pro football. And I'm going to go there because I like Odell a lot. I think he has a good heart. But you want to talk about an ego? You're going to throw that grenade into this mix, that grenade of an ego, Odell Beckham Jr.? You are kidding. Why do you think Deshaun Jackson is no longer a Los Angeles Rams? Because he had caught a mere 8 balls in the 7 games that he lasted. And then he complained, and he complained publicly, and the Rams said that's enough. But the Rams are all about style over substance. They're all about building an NBA-style super team. The more the merrier. Jalen Ramsey, come on down. Von Miller, come on down. Name them, come on down. We'll figure it out. Well, will you on offense? Because here's the harsh truth about Odell. Again, I like him. He's a shadow of himself. He's the most overhyped free agent in the history of free agency because he's had 3 major surgeries in the last 4 years. He's had one injury after another starting in 2014, and it's robbed him of his electricity. So I know the internet believes that Cleveland had a Baker problem. But the truth was the Browns had an Odell problem. What happened when Baker, without Odell, went to Cincinnati and everybody said, look out, here come the Bengals. There went the Bengals. And here come the Browns. 41-16 Cleveland as they head now to New England. I believe they'll win that game. I believe they're going to take off. I believe they're going to become the best team in the AFC because they don't have Odell Beckham Jr. It was not working because Baker became too Odell-centric, too Odell-conscious. They really liked each other off the field, but it never worked on the field. And it's not going to work for the Rams on the field because poor Matt Stafford, MVP candidate, is going to be tormented out of his mind trying to force feed the ball to Odell because you just have to, because he has such a big presence. But the truth is, at this stage and age of his career, just turned 29, a battered 29, he puts on a much better show in the pregame warmups than he puts on during the game. He's not as fast. He's not as quick. He's just not as sudden as he used to be. Great hands, but did you see what kept happening with Baker to Odell? Big 4th down plays against the Chargers. Cardinals, drop. That pass that he threw Odell down the middle that could have won the Pittsburgh game. Odell wanted no part of it because he doesn't want to get hurt anymore, and I don't blame him. He's been hurt too often. So, good luck to Matthew Stafford. I feel sorry for you. I feel even sorrier for Odell because he's not going to be happy while he's playing football. He's going to be happy in LA because he's got an off-season home, Beverly Hills, Hollywood. He's made for Hollywood. But this Hollywood team is not made for Odell. He doesn't fit because it's just fine the way it is.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.